Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. Sorry for the large inactivity I gave you, it's because my phone's internet connection has been very unstable. Honestly, not even a little bit stable, so I couldn't upload my videos. I also tried to upload in 4K videos, but my telephone couldn't handle it, so I said, I haven't done a science video in a while, and I cannot help the people with science videos, so this is the science video I promises. As you can see, this is the color changing screen. Yeah, you missed it, right? So today, in today's video, we're going to be explaining the solar system. Explaining almost every single detail and in the easiest way, of course. I make complicated things into easy. So, well, first of all, the solar system. We live on the planet Earth. The planet Earth is located in the habitable zone. What does the habitable zone mean? Excuse my accent in speaking, but you can turn on captions. Sorry for that. Yes, alright. As I said, it lies in a habitable zone where there is life. And it's the only Earth. The only planet that lies in the habitable zone is Earth. So that's why there is only life on Earth. Also, there was life on Venus 2.8 billion years ago because it is very close to the habitable zone, but now the water on Venus have evaporated and there is no life. And on Mars, there is alien life because also it's very close to the habitable zone. But all those, Venus, Earth, Mars, are in the solar system. The solar system is made out of 9 planets. Yes, you heard that right? Pluto is a planet. Pluto exists. It's a dwarf baby planet. Just because it is a dwarf planet doesn't mean it doesn't exist as a planet. Do not trust the internet sources, please. Pluto is a planet. Why? Maybe they don't classify it in the solar system because it is very far away from the sun, like millions, billions, maybe Googleplex kilometers away from the sun. But it's a planet. I want you to know that Pluto is a planet and it exists, but I also classify it in the solar system because it is in the solar system. Trust me, it is in the solar system. Don't trust your teacher. Don't trust the internet. Pluto exists and it is a solar system. It is. Don't listen to big science channels. It is a planet. It is a dwarf baby planet. Anyway, now let's start with Mercury, the closest planet. It's made out of iron, or ferrum, you might call it, on a chemical element, periodic table. It's called ferrum, F-E-R-R-I-U-M, ferrum. It's made out of iron. It's like very rocky iron planet, and it's the closest to the sun. It's only 100,800 kilometers away from the sun or something like that. I really cannot remember, but it is very close to the sun. It is the closest planet to the sun. It is also very hot in there, like about 100 Celsius. It's definitely hotter than the Earth. But it's not the hottest planet in the solar system. Because the hottest planet in the solar system is the second planet, and that's called Venus. Yes, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. It is the second planet. It's very close to Earth. After Venus comes Earth, and Venus is behind Earth, so they're very close to each other. And Venus is the hottest planet. It's literally made out of molten. Why is it hottest? Because it's made out of molten irons. Its core is made out of molten irons. And while the Mercury's one is made just of iron. Venus's one is made out of molten iron, which is molten iron can reach up to 2000 Celsius. So if the core is 2000 Celsius, on the surface it has to be at least 200 Celsius. It is the hottest planet. Why? Because it has molten irons, just like the Earth's core. The Earth's core also has molten irons, but the Venus's one are way hotter than the Earth. That's why it is the hottest planet. And now, the third planet, the third rocky planet. All those three, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are the rocky planets. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Also Pluto. Yes, Pluto. If you dislike this video because of Pluto, I'm going to let Pluto smash in your head. So yes, they're all made of gas, helium, like a balloon. We'll talk about them later. Earth, it lies in the habitable zone, and the only planet that supports human life. It's the only planet that also supports oxygen inside. Mars has also oxygen, but it has only about 3% of oxygen, and the rest 97% is made out of carbon dioxide, which you really cannot live in there. But people are planning to live in there by launching launching like something like Hiroshima bomb that can make it habitable for us, but that's gonna be in 1,000 years. There is still time. About the Earth, it lies in the habitable zone and it supports life because it has oxygen. Also, water. It's something rare in space. Water. Water. H2O. That is water. Chemical element H2O. O is coming from oxygen because water technically inside has oxygen. So H2O. Hope you understand that. And yes, what's next? Mars, of course, Mars. Mars. It is also where it kind of supports human life, but it doesn't yet. It supports alien life, and there are tardigrades. You can Google what tardigrades mean. I cannot explain to you because I've forgotten practically half of them. I cannot remember that many things. It has tardigrades or aliens. Also, it has aliens. It supports alien life, and there is also water on Mars. There is water on Mars. It is a rare H2O element, and it exists on Mars. It's a lake. Like for example, take a lake. Just like how many lakes Canada has, Mars has a few lakes that support alien life inside them. So there is alien life in Mars because it's just a little bit further from the habitable zone. And people are planning to make Mars our second planet, which we may be able to, but that day is far from today. It's like in 1,000 years, maybe Mars will be habitable for humans and will support humans. Next planet is the biggest planet in the solar system, and also we're saying goodbye to all the little small planets. Earth is a small planet. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the small planets. Now we're going to the gas giants, Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It's made out of clouds, very, very thick clouds. So thick, like legit, if you go there, it's just clouds. You won't be able to touch. There is no ground. You understand? There is no ground. There is just a high amount of gravity. You won't even get to touch it until you like cut straight to the planet until you die, which is 2 seconds. You cannot last anymore on Pluto. Oh, what the frick? Why did I say Pluto? Jupiter. Excuse me. I haven't recorded in a while, so it might be a little awkward. And yes, it's a gas giant. It's like 108 times bigger than Earth, but it's made of gas. It's not made of rock. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter. Now comes Saturn. Yes, Saturn is a very interesting planet. Saturn is the only interesting planet because it has rings. And do you know what those rings are made of? They're made of rock and ice combined. Ice tells you that Saturn is a very, very cold planet. It's the second coldest planet in the solar system. Also a gas giant. All of those are gas giants. So there are rings. Saturn is the only planet that supports rings because they're made of rock and made out of ice. Also gas giant and way, way, way bigger than the Earth. Way. Next is Uranus. This planet is very also interesting because it is the coldest planet in our solar system with minus 200 Celsius. Minus 200 Celsius. Can you imagine how cold the core would be? The core will be at least minus 2000 Celsius. So yes, it is the coldest planet in our solar system. The coldest and also the furthest. But the Pluto is furthest. Consider Pluto as a planet. You heard me? Even if teacher says no, you will explain that Pluto is a dwarf planet. It is a baby planet. It may be far from the sun, but still in existence. Jesus Christ. Anyway, as I was saying, it is the coldest planet, yes, with minus 200 Celsius. I hope I helped you with it. Minus 200 Celsius. So the same moment you enter, your breath wouldn't be small water particles. I was explaining in the water circle, right? There is small water particles when you breathe and when you talk. And those small water particles will turn into ice. You and yourself, your blood will turn into ice. And you will die within 1 second. Even less than 1 second. Maybe 1 nanosecond, millisecond, who knows. I have not visited Uranus, guys. And yes, Pluto. Awkward silence about Pluto. It is a planet, the smallest planet in our solar system. It is a dwarf and a baby planet. Pluto is a planet, understand me. It exists. It's just a baby and a dwarf planet. Don't listen to politicians who talk about planet. Don't listen to famous science channels that say Pluto isn't a planet. It exists. It is a planet. It is a dwarf and a baby planet. And it is also very, very small. Like it's the size of an asteroid. It's so small. But still, please, for God's sake, recognize Pluto. You cannot count it in the solar system. You can dislike this video, but please support Pluto and consider it as a planet, even though it is not in our solar system. But I consider it to be in our solar system. So thank you for watching the video. Actually, I'm not gonna end the video over here. I just hope I helped you. And also, don't forget the sun. The sun. There would be no solar system without the sun. The sun has like it's way hotter than Venus. Way hotter than Venus. If you go the same second, you will die. There is also solar storms by the sun. What do you mean solar storms? What does that mean? It means like it's like a volcano, way hotter than a volcano. Everything explodes. Everything is above 1000 Celsius over there, and it explodes. It explodes, forming solar storms like clouds. Like there's hail, and over there that's molten rocks, iron flying, even francium. Who knows? I don't know. Vibranium. I don't even know. I don't know what's in space. I'm just telling you from my perspective. You need to know it's way hot, but the sun only can touch to Mars. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are so cold because there is absolutely no sunshine over there. I mean, you can see the sun, but you see the sun as the moon. It has no effect. It just stays there. You can even look at it without any problem. It just stays there, just like the moon. Doesn't do any heat, doesn't do anything, just stays there in the sky. So yep, if you want a little bit more facts about the solar system, because as I said, I explained the easiest facts, you can just Google solar system. It will explain anything. Encyclopedia, Wikipedia, every single thing will be explained over there. I just tell you the simple facts you need to know. So when somebody asks you what is a solar system, it's a mix of planets. A solar system, apparently the true definition of a solar system is planets that orbit one bigger object than them. So what is solar system? Why did this video get paused? That's so weird. Alright, this is totally unsatisfying. Why did the video pause? Well, I guess whatever. But if anybody asks you what is a solar system, you will say a solar system is a bunch of planets that follow one bigger object than them. So I hope I helped you with this video. Can I go backward? Yeah. I hope I helped you with this video, and I very appreciate you if you watched this. Thank you for watching this. I'm going to try to upload more often from now on, and I will see you in the next video. Good luck.